kind of demanding, ain't she?
I don't know how you put up with it.
That's why I moved to weather. Hey, look at this. Jeremy Jacobs, a good friend of ours, standing next to me in the studio. First of all, welcome back.
Good to see you.
We have not seen this many people in this studio since, well, the last guest brought food. But no, people love seeing you. You spent time with us here, but when you're not doing an actual, 9-to-5 thing, you are a full-on rock and roll musician.
Look at that guy.
Look at this guy. Introduce yourself, and for those who don't know you, explain what you do, and let's talk about this big show you got coming up.
For sure. My name's Jeremy. My friends call me Jeej. So, musician. It's kind of a spare hobby thing that I've been doing for a long time, but I play around the area a lot. Some people might recognize me from the Foo Fighters tribute band here in Cedar Rapids, Fresh Fighters. But we're doing something a little special tomorrow night. We're doing a show of all my original music at the Ideal Theater.
Okay. All right. By the way, we're going to see you on stage doing a few other things in a Christmas theme, correct?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Didn't mean to surprise you and put you on the spot.
I've been assimilated into the Elizabeth Von Presley cinematic universe, so I will be performing with her at her Christmas special at the Paramount this year as well.
Now, how long have you been doing this, Jeremy? Because this isn't just a thing you picked up a couple weeks ago. This has been kind of a lifelong thing, right?
I don't like to talk about it because it dates me.
Oh,
but
you're only 14, though. That's the.
Whenever anybody asks me how long I've been playing, I usually say, since about 8:30.
Yeah, when you showed up for sound check this morning. Ideal Theater, if you've never been there, down in the Czech Village, why should people come see you this weekend?
I mean, why shouldn't they? It's rock and roll music. It's some original music, which I think is really exciting for Cedar Rapids. We've got Jake Stack and the Cat Eyes opening, another original artist who I think is an alumni of the Everyday Iowa
Has been here
stage.
many a time as well.
So he's going to perform some originals as well, and it's just a really exciting chance to get out and see some new original live music.
And to tell an inside baseball story, again, this show is just over a year old. The 2 weeks of rehearsal we had, and I know you can't tell we rehearsed it, but when we would have rehearsal, you would bring the guitar.
That's right.
So we could pretend what it was like to have a musician live in the studio, because up to that point, we hadn't really done that. So you were with us before this program started.
And I believe I told you during that rehearsal that you wouldn't be able to afford to bring me back.
And look!
We're
still not
pulled
paying
some
you.
strings. We made a deal.
You're going to do a few songs for us. What's the first one you're going to do?
Well, I'd tell you the title of the song, but I don't technically think it's been cleared by the FCC.
Okay.
So you'll have to use your imagination. We'll call it an untitled tune, but we'll play another one after the break, maybe.
Sounds good. All right. He'll do his thing. Stick around. Jeremy Jacobs along with us. Give a listen, won't you?
Buckle up, settle down. If you listen close, you'll hear the sound of ants marching in a row. We can sleep when we're dead. We can share our daily bread with all our friends who were left behind. You're losing interest, but I'm engaged. I wanna see how all this plays out. You're losing interest, but I'm enraged. I wanna see how all this plays out. You're losing interest, but I'm engaged. I wanna see how all this plays out. You lost your image, you lost the game. You'll never see how all this plays out. But I still got interest, I'm so enraged. I wanna see how all this plays out.
Jacobs, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, look, I'm 5'11".
Yeah, I don't know why
I'm not a short guy by any stretch of the imagination.
I don't know why they put me on this 18-inch riser.
Yeah. Well, and his mic stand couldn't. It wasn't even tall enough to. We had to put it on a box down here.
Oh, don't look at that.
Hey, when we come back, he's going to do another song for us. In the meantime, details, Ideal Theater tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, yeah, doors open at 7. Tickets are still available. Check me out on Facebook. Look up Jeej Music, Ideal Theater Facebook page as well.
There you go. When we come back, Chris and Catherine are going to stand next to him, and they're shorter than me, so you're going to look even taller. Stay with us. You're watching Everyday Iowa on KCRG TV 9.